Thank you very much for the invitation to present our data on integrated management system for olive anthracnose disease in Greece. Olive anthracnose is the most damaging disease of olive drups worldwide, causing severe yield losses and deterioration of olive oil quality. In Greece, we had losses of over 200 million euros since 2016. The causal agent of this particular disease are different basically species of Coltotrichum that can enter the plant through the flowers, causing necrosis in the flowers, and then the fungus can stay under a latent condition during the summer, unless there is a high humidity where we can also see symptoms on immature olive drups. The major outbreaks of the disease is during the autumn and early winter, where basically the pathogen can cause extensive rotten regions in the areas basically in the olive drups. The different species that are causing the disease in Mediterranean area are several, as you can see here, and the predominant species basically in Greece is Coltotrichum acutatum. The major challenges for the olive anthracnose is that basically due to the climate change that we're going to have, it's expected to have some more severe epidemics in the future. And that will lead, of course, to the higher application numbers of plant protection products that increasing the cost for the grower, and also can lead to increased pathogen resistance to different fungicides. Also, the excessive use of the chemical plant protection products can lead to increased number of chemical residues in the olive oil and the olive drups. However, due to the Green Deal, the growers have to apply in the future more environmentally friendly methods in their integrated management of this particular disease. So they have to follow early harvesting systems, and also to pay particular attention to the cultural practices, resistant cultivars, and also to utilize and use biological-based fungicides such as microorganisms, plant extracts, and so on, instead of so many chemical fungicides. And as you can see, based on this picture, the biopesticides in the coming years are increasingly constantly, and sometimes are going to surpass basically the synthetic fungicide. So in the framework of this particular work, we evaluated the efficacy of many different biological and synthetic plant protection products that are registered for the olive cultivation. In this particular slide, you can see the evaluation of commercial biological plant protection products under lab conditions, and basically that you can see here that they were not so much effective. As you can see, the synthetic fungicide, they can lead to a 20 to 25% decrease in disease severity. However, as you can see here, all the treatments they are able to suppress the conidia production over 50%, and that's actually quite significant because the spores, the conidia, are responsible for the dispersal and the dissemination of the pathogen. When we evaluated the chemicals, several chemical plant protection products, we saw actually much better efficacy in reduction of the disease severity, and also in the conidia production with over 16% efficacy. The most important thing was the fact that we wanted to test if isolates from Greece are actually developing resistance to different fungicide. And testing 10 different active ingredients of fungicide led to the conclusion that the isolates that we tested were actually resistant to 7 out of 10. So that's a very, very important finding. However, now the growers, what they need, they want to have a decision support system that's going to include basically a mathematical model that is defining the risk of olive anthracnose in order to optimize the scheduling of a fungicide application that is going to be also adapted to the agroclimatic conditions of their particular olive orchard. So a mathematical model basically will consider very important values that affect disease incidence and severity, such as temperature, total rain, relative humidity, phenological states and the cultivar resistance. So having all this information, and then the decision support system will guide basically the grower when they have to spray with the appropriate biological or synthetic pesticide. So, in conclusion, several biological and synthetic plant protection products can be utilized in IPM system. However, we have to consider also that there are in the field a lot of strains that are resistant to fungicides, and we have to consider that quite a lot in the future program. So our results now are going to be incorporated into IPM system for anthracnose control in olive orchards that are going to be evaluated under field conditions, as you can see here in this olive orchard, and then we will continue to monitor fungicide resistance for many different isolates. And actually we now develop, my team, novel biocontrol agents, bacteria, yeast, plant resistance inducers to control olive anthracnose. Thank you very much for your attention.